one with wind and cloud.
Midnight Phantasma, let the mighty be humble. Settle down.
Now you're testing my...
You are not welcome here.
I'm getting sick of this game.
Now you're testing my patience.
Be not perturbed. Unscathed.
Let the world collide!
Into the wind.
The tides beckon. Silence!
I'm getting sick of this game.
Now you're testing my patience.
Here I come! The show be... Wings of darkness, come!
Bow your head.
Meet again.
Light it up! Suffer the wrath of Eastly! Get to work! Pyroclastic surge! Rev the engines! Everybody stand back! Citlali! East Papa! Get him! Wrath from the sky! We teamwork is trick! Show no mercy! Pyroclastic surge! Let's light it up! Going in! Full throttle! Incinerate! Light of the blazing sun! Time to shine!
Bow your head.
Let the world collide!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me.
As you wish, Mainfreund. Be sanctified. Settle down.
Time to shine! Shower me with praise!
Into the wind.
By royal decree!
The tides beckon.
Let the world collide!
Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
Shadow Raven! Let...
Be sanctified. Silence!
to work! Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop me! Bring it! Ow, ow, ow! Show no mercy! I'm going in! Letting great names echo! Wrath from the sky!
Settle down.
Let my name echo in song! Shout!
One with nature.
Oz revealed by...
Let the mighty be humble. Silence.
Time to shine! Yoo-hoo!
As one with wind and cloud. Tja! Ha!
Midnight phantasmical...
The time beckons.
Let the world come alive! By royal decree,
Let the mighty be humble.
light it up!
You are not welcome here.
I'll settle this.
Let me leave you a verse. Rain.
Dissipate.
Here comes the danger.
Now you're testing my patience. Will meet again.
You are not welcome here.
Lightning, terrified! Get with me. Dissipate.
Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha. Rain cutter. No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
Now you're testing my patience.
Make yourself a room.
Will meet again.
Regretful.
I see everything. I'll settle this. Our bond is strong.
Here comes the catch. Quietly now. Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Now
I
you're
know
testing
my
my
soul.
patience. Will
Light it up! Everybody stand back! Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh! Show no mercy! Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's... Citlali! East Papa! Get him! Fulfill our pact! Wrath from the sky! Full throttle! Everybody stand back! Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh! Pyroclastic surge! Full throttle! Show no mercy! Burn it down! Try and stop me! The Temple of Wisdom! This way for you!
Rain cutter.
Out of my way!
Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha.
Commit to memory! Lightning, terrified! Dissipate!
Witness the power of Gua. outlines your fate. Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
This may turn a little. Sharing my knowledge.
Out of my way! Our bond is strong!
No. Let me read you a verse. Here comes the cash. Gotcha.
Make yourselves at home. This may turn a
Lightning terrified!
Dissipate. Got my sword. Witness the power of Gwa. Busted.
Committed to memory.
Things are about to get dicey.
I'll settle this! Stand with me!
Grow.
Let me read you a verse. Huh? No, my sword.
Rise with the sun!
I'm going in!
Bring it.
Fulfill our path! But you two! Time to end them!
Wrath from the skies! Try and stop me!
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Show no mercy! Citlali! East Papa! Get him!
Light of the blazing sun!
Bring it.
Teamwork is dream! Get to work! Yeah! Yeah!
Pyroclastic surge!
This may turn a little. The Temple of Wisdom.
Our bond is strong!
Witness the power of Gwa. Huh? No, my sword. Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now.
Out of my way!
Grow.
Busted.
Stand with me!
Rain cutter.
Committed to memory. Make yourselves at home.
Here comes the cash.
I'll settle this!
Everyone hold hands.
Let me read you a verse.
Dissipate!
This may turn a little.
Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now.
Grow.
Lightning terrified!
Rain cutter. No, my sword. Here comes the cash.
Burn it down!
I'm going in! You two! Time to end them!
Light of the blazing sun!
Full throttle! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Suffer the wrath of Eastling! Pyroclastic surge! Teamwork is dreamwork! Bring it! Show no mercy! Wrath from the sky! Rise with us! Get to work!
Up and away!
Light of the blazing sun! Burn it! Bring it!
Ills be gone!
You two! Time to end them! Pyroclastic surge! Rise with the sun!
Let them fly!
Show no mercy! Light of the blazing sun! Rev the engines! Light it up! Bring it! Suffer the wrath of Eastling! Wrath from the sky!
I am sorry. Add Ash. Thank you for Add Ash.
Many insects have a compulsion to fall.
Laid bare, fallen leaves. Adorn my night into the wind.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
One with nature.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape! Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
The wind knows me. Into the wind.
Now you shall perish! Witness the power of Gugwa!
Wind strider.
Shine down!
Burn it down! I'm going in! Citlali, eat Papa! Get him! Fulfill our pact! Pyroclastic surge! Full throttle! Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh? Wrath from the sky!
Clouds high. The birds calm. One with nature.
There is no escape! Ring cutter!
This is where you fall. Laid bare.
Try it! Going in! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh! Show no mercy! Pyroclastic surge!
Uninvited guests are welcome here.
Full throttle! Teamwork is dreamwork! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Get him! Fulfill our pact! Get to work! Light of the blazing sun!
This one's well done. You need to hurry up.
Let's light it up! Off we go! Show no mercy! You two! Time to end them! Get...
Rise with the sun!
Wrath from the sky!
This one's well done. You need to hurry up.
Bring it!
Roast your fry.
Burn it down!
You need to hurry up.
Pyroclastic surge!
Onward, friends.
Shine down!
The wind knows me.
Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Wait! Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Into the wind.
Transfixed.
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate. Ring cutter!
Witness my rise.
Inazuma shines eternal! Ha! Ha! Illusion shattered! shall perish! Ha! Shine down!
As one with wind and cloud.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword!
This is where you fall. Laid bare.
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered! Rain cutter! Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword!
Transfixed.
Torn to a...
Light it up! Everybody stand back! Citlali, he's Papa! Get him! Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me! Teamwork is dreamwork! You two! Time to end them! Show no mercy! Get to work! Pyroclastic surge!
Rev the engines!
Everybody stand back! Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh! Show no mercy!
Wrath from the sky!
You are not
Well,
welcome here.
One with nature.
Witness the power of Gwa.
look at you, booze hound. Shaky and sturdy.
Transfixed.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword!
Now you're testing
Hey,
my
man,
patience.
Dream. Huh? Think you can bully me?
I'm getting...
Everlasting as the moon.
Testing my patience.
Rain cutter! Gotcha!
Will. Yeah.
Rise with the
Teamwork is dreamwork! Citlali, he's Papa! Get him! Get to work! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Full throttle! I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Bring it!
You two! Time to end them! Show no mercy! Fulfill a pyroclastic surge! Rev the engines! Everybody stand back! Citlali, East Papa, get him! Get to work! Show no mercy! Light of the blazing sun! I'm going in! Suffer the wrath of Eastleaf! Pyroclastic surge! Full throttle! Teamwork is dreamwork! Citlali, East Papa, get him! Fulfill our pact! Light of the blazing sun!
Overrule.
One with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword.
Diana, special! Think you can bully me?
Laid bare.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night into the wind.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
Can't have your dream. Huh?
Transfixed. This is where you fall.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate.
One with nature.
Diana, special!
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Overrule.
Rain cutter.
Transfixed. Witness my rise. Burn it down.
I'm going in! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of Eastleaf!
Wrath from the sky. Rev the engine.
Everybody stand! You two! Time to end them! Show no mercy!
Pyroclastic surge. Full throttle.
Let the mountain's veins boil! I'm going in! Let's light it up! Get to work! Show no mercy!
Wrath from the sky. instead of confining themselves to the heavens.
Overruled.
One with nature.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Can't handle your dream. Huh.
Transfixed.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate. Know my soul.
Diana Special.
Overruled. This is where you fall. Laid bare.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh? Rain outlines your fate.
Can't handle your dream. Huh. Think you can book.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. The wind knows it. One with nature.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword.
Witness my rise.
Light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Bring it.
Suffer the wrath of Eastly! Take me! Earth... below.
Transfix.
Wind strider.
Look at you, Boomtail. I'm a rock.
Ring cutter. Huh? Know my sword.
Overruled. This is where you fall. Transfixed.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh? Rain outlines.
Can't handle your dream. Huh. Shake it.
Overruled.
Into the wind.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Huh? Rain outlines your fate.
Look at you, Boomtail.
As one with wind and cloud.
Transfixed.
One with nature.
Ring cutter. Huh? Rain outlines your fate.
Think you can bully me?
Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Can't handle your dream. Huh. Catch.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Into the wind.
Laid bare.
Where'd that come from?
Rain cutter.
Look at you, Boozle.
This is where you fall. Transfixed.
One with nature.
Witness the power of Gua. Rain outlines your fate.
Can't handle your dream. Huh, shake your hand.
Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Overruled.
Rise with the...
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Everybody stand back! You two! Time to end them! Get to work! The pyroclastic surge! Let's light it up! I'm going in! Suffer the wrath of Eastly! Fulfill our pact! Light of the blazing sun! Everybody stand back! Citlali! East Papa! Get him!
Diana Special.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword. Huh?
Laid bare.
Can't handle your dream. Huh.
One with nature.
Transfixed.
Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Rain cutter.
Look at you, Boozle. Think you could cook?
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gua. Huh?
As one with wind and cloud.
Diana Special.
Light it up! Let's light it up!
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Teamwork is dreamwork! You two! Time to end them! Get to work! Ship red from the sky! Rev the engines! Everybody stand back!
Bring it!
Suffer the wrath of Eastly! Fulfill our pact! Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me! I'm going in! Get to work! Citlali, East Papa, get him! Pyroclastic surge!
Rev the engines!
Wrath from the sky!
Rise with the sun! Try and stop me!
Light it up! Rise with the sun! Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle! Rev the engines! Full throttle!
Add ast. Thank you for. Add ast.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see. What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive. I cannot help but be stirred. If you ever... Strike a pose! Let my name echo in something!
Overruled!
Be sanctified. Settle down. Bow your head.
Transfixed!
Yoo-hoo!
Settle down.
Remember, health comes first.
The doctor was sweet.
Laid bare, witness my rise.
Silence!
Burn it down! Teamwork is dreamwork! Bring it! Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh! Fulfill our pact! Show no mercy! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! I'm going in! Adventure! Full throttle! Incinerate! Let's light it up! Bring it! Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Mind the side effect.
Everlasting as the moon. Transfixed.
Rise with the... Everybody stand back! You two! Time to end them! Fulfill our pact! Get to work! Wrath from the sky!
Yes, look who's welcome here. You need to hurry in this quickly!
Rev the engine! Teamwork is dreamwork! Bring it! Citlali! East Papa! Get him! Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me!
You need to hurry up!
Let's light it up! Show no mercy! Pyroclastic surge! Full throttle!
This was well done!
Incinerate!
You need to hurry up! Onward, friends!
The mining echoing song! Show it!
The tides beckon.
Seems like an emergency.
Yoo-hoo! How dare you! Time to shine!
Commendable. Witness my rise. Overrule.
Let the mighty be humble. Settle down.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Let the world collide!
The tides beckon.
The mining echoing song!
Remember, health comes first.
The Dactylus!
This is where you are. Transfixed. Yeah.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope. Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
Burn it down! Bring it! Everybody stand back! You two! Time to end them! Fulfill our pact! Show no mercy! Wrath from the skies! Rev the engines! Teamwork is dreamwork! Citlali! Eat Papa! Get him! Get to work! Pyroclastic surge!
Bow your
Strike a pop!
Seems like an emergency.
now!
A bit of help.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Be sanctified.
Now you're testing my patience. Will meet again. Regret.
Settle down.
Let the world collide! The danger was
Let's end this
One
now.
with wind and cloud! Into the wind!
Let the mighty be humble.
Now you're testing my patience. Will meet
Silence.
I'm getting sick of this.
Now you're testing my
Time to
patience.
shine! Showing you!
A bit of help to swap.
One with nature!
Bow your head. An oversight on my part. The tides beckon. How regretful.
Will meet again.
two! Time to end them! Breath from the sky! Try and stop me! I'm going in!
Bring it!
Citlali, eat Papa! Get him! Pyroclastic surge! Rev the engines! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's... You two! Time to end them! Show no mercy! Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me! I'm going in!
Bring it!
Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh! Get to work! Show no mercy! Breath from the sky!
Taking a turn for the better. Mind the side of it.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled. Silence!
Let my name echo in song!
Remember, health comes first.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
The tides beckon.
Let the world collide!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Time to shine! Strike a pose! Redactus!
Let the mighty be humbled. Settle down.
Let my name echo in song!
Bow your head.
Burn it down! Everybody stand back! Citlali, eat Papa! Get him! Get to work! Pyroclastic surge! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! You two! Time to end them! Show no mercy! Light of the blazing sun! Rev the engine!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Pyroclastic surge!
fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Seems like an emergency. Mind the sight.
Be sanctified. Bow your head. Silence!
Let my name echo in song! Strike the dactylus seed.
As one with wind and cloud!
Let the mighty be humble! Settle down!
Let the world come alive!
Remember, health comes first. A bitter
Be sanctified. Silence! Settle down!
Strike a pop!
Wind Strider!
Light it up! I'm going in! Citlali, eat Papa, get him! Light of the blazing sun! Huh? Teamwork is dream! Get to work! Bring it! Pyroclastic surge! Suffer the wrath of Eastleaf! Rise with the sun! Everybody stand! Fulfill our pact! Get to work! Light of the blazing sun! Time to buckle down. Full throttle! Citlali, eat Papa, get him! I'm going in! Show no mercy! Get to work! Pyroclastic surge! Rev the engine! You two! Time to end them!
Add as. Thank you for Add as.
Relax.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Add Thank you for. Add Astro.
This realm. If you ever... This realm is... If you ever...
Let's ride! Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me!
Let's hope you'll put up a good fight. Let's finish this next time.
How about you act for it?
Stand down. Bow your head.
All right.
Rev the engines!
Ad Ash. Thank you for Ad Ash.
Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. Adventure time!
Huh. Doesn't look like Miko is around here anywhere. But are we too early?
Did you hear? Someone encountered a doppelganger.
A doppelganger? You mean like a doppelganger?
You know what they say. Anyone who sees their doppelganger will be replaced by...
That's just a folktale.
Doppelgangers? That's a common folk tale in Inazuma, isn't it? Yeah. It's a pretty famous one, huh? A friend being replaced by a complete stranger? Also, the timing is a bit too coincidental, don't you think? Could it be related to what we saw last night? The whole doppelganger thing sounds kind of like what Sayu was talking about with Bunshin Phantasm. Maybe something went wrong with Kichiboshi's powers? Well, thinking about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Why don't we go check on Sayu's team? Huh? They're not... Well, if it is Sayu we're talking about, it's definitely possible. Oh, someone's coming. Weird. Is he here to work on the equipment? But he doesn't look like any of the workers we saw yesterday. And it doesn't seem like he's here for the games. He snuck away again! Do you think he might be... He's constantly looking back. Paimon's calling it now. Something fishy is going on. Good point. He could be on his way to meet someone. Let the hunter become the hunted.
Reporting back, ma'am. Nothing suspicious to note at the Bunshin Phantasm booth. It's possible there's no connection to the incident from last night.
Sarah? Hey, Zoe! What's going on here?
Forgive me, ma'am. I have failed as a detective.
So, what's going on? What are you investigating? Must be serious if hate... Huh? What orders? You really can't tell us anything?
An astute observation, traveler. Tell him the truth.
What? The Shogun is here?
You recognized me with a single glance? It matters not. I am certain the person standing before us is our friend, the traveler. His gaze, his presence, his mastery of several types of elemental energy. There is no mistake.
No, please.
What? You're right.
The purpose of this festival is to bring humans and yokai together. We cannot allow the culprit to... Fortunately, no one else has been harmed.
Ah, so the thunder we heard was you?
On the contrary, it was my decision. I was unable to capture the culprit last night, so I left to discuss a plan with Miko. I did not show myself once I saw you were...
Speaking of Miko, where is she?
She is investigating the trace of yokai power found at the scene. Though it fades in and out, it never strays from Mount Yogo. Miko is working with the Kamisato siblings to verify the... As for the contestants, that inquiry must be performed by someone... The Tenryou Commission is too conspicuous. But as the judge of the competition, you can ask questions without arousing suspicion.
Okay, so you need us to talk to the teams and see if there's an imposter among us?
Precisely. Traveler, I understand these people are your friends, but if one of them has indeed been displaced by a yokai, they could be in great... Thank you. I truly hope the situation...
What are you guys gonna do next? Continue...
Worry not. Miko and I discussed that issue.
One of her genius plans, huh?
Indeed. If you learn any details of said plan...
Okay, so where do we start? We need to ask questions to figure out if there's an imposter, but we can't arouse suspicion. Oh, looks like Sayu's team is already here. Well, guess we'll just play it by ear. So tired. I don't feel rested. Weak. Sayu and Yoimiya seem the same as ever. Kichibushi, too. Oh, good idea! Doppelgangers only mimic appearance. White fur! Yellow fur! Yeah, well, the Traveler's judging this thing, so we can... if the people in charge are here early. Oh, no, it's just... Well, it's... So we wanted to come early to reminisce about old times. You know... White fur acting Marinara? Yeah! Good banana? Sumeru, huh? The dreams there are supposed to be special. Did you witness a dream or something? Maybe it could... Alright. Oh, we should get out of your fur... hair, then. Good luck, everyone! Bye, White Fur. Bye, Yellow Fur. Come... Wow, we've had so many adventures, huh? You don't even realize it until someone brings up the past. Oh yeah, totally! It was... Anyway, Paimon didn't pick up on anything suspicious from that team. If anything, we were the weird ones forcing conversation. Okay, so maybe it was... Let's ask about the creative process behind the game and confirm their identities that way. Paimon saw... Hey, Toma! We were hoping to learn a bit more about the philosophy behind your game. Is... Feel a soft bee?
Oh, Boss and Shosei were up super late last night coming up with a...
And he's back at it this morning. As...
Time for an interview. Into you? Not so fast. Makes sense. Kids need a little exercise here and... Right. Adults have more stamina, so they can... Older adults. Okay. Wait. But not for Ioroi. Whoa, not a single stumper.
Yes, but...
Well, Toma's answers were all very genuine. Paimon didn't notice anything un-Toma-like about them. Plus, he was with Shosei until late last night. If you think about when we saw the nightmare creature, the timing doesn't match up. Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird. So, we're back at square one. That just leaves Kokomi's team, right? Guess we should check them out. You're here alone?
Don't know about great yokai, but Soul Lady is
Soul Lady? Oh, as in Soul of the Deep. Okay. Wait, did you say behind us? Kokumi! A little warning next time! Energy? Oh! The number 2
in a tree? Dry berry?
Oh, sorry.
Kyobo Koban is a criminal?
No, of course not! You're in
In the clear.
Good. What about Mizuki? Where did she go?
Something tells me a certain someone is missing me.
Huh? Miko!
Hello.
Yes, I left the rest to the young fellow from the Kamisato clan. At least for now, there's nothing suspicious to know.
That means the culprit didn't manage to sneak in.
Just like that, you let down your guard. And all it took was for me to wear her face.
The culprit? It's you!
Oh? Greedy little thing. I thought we agreed on 20. Oh, it's getting harder and harder to tease you.
Can you stop with the teasing then? Even I'm
500 years and you're still not used to it? Sounds like you need...
At least spare me for the day. I can't take the mental torment right now. I'm running on fumes. Investigated the shogunate officials' nightmares. Analyzed the traces of yokai power around Mount Yogo. Oh, and worked on some new game stages.
All in one night?
Well, I didn't want someone to ruin the Mikawa Flower Festival. But I... Besides, I've talked to many patients who worked multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Compared to that, complaining about one night of hard work is a little... You're very persuasive, Kokomi. It would seem you also have a talent for clinical psychology. I'll leave it to you two then.
Sweet dream.
Mizuki really cares about the festival, huh?
Perhaps she's reminded of the festivals of the past when I was just a kid, and Mizuki a young Baku. We would rush past the other yokai, desperate to get the first piece of fried tofu from the ramen stand. It would seem she hasn't forgotten, even after 500 years. You know, there's something to be said for knowing when to keep your mouth shut, little one. Well, enough about the past. We must focus on the matter at hand.
But you didn't notice anything suspicious, right?
That's one possibility. The other is that the culprit's transformation is even more... In that case, we need a detective with a more professional skill set. Or we need to find a way to provoke them.
But that sounds...
If the culprit is deep in disguise, a slight provoc... What we need is to create reasonable doubt. Make the culprit question whether their cover is blown. As they hesitate over what... Oh, A didn't tell you? Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mikawa Flower Festival, it is an esteemed guest from Tenshukaku has agreed to take part in this year's festival. Please welcome Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of...
So this was your plan, Miko?
Well, not bad.
Wow, that was quite the entrance. Why didn't you clue us in earlier? We wasted all that time asking pointless... Another day of hard work. Where did the time go?
Almighty Shogun! Glory to your everlasting reign! Welcome. Welcome.
This stall looks familiar. Yet it would seem the ownership has changed hands.
Ah, you must be thinking of Tomoki. He wasn't feeling well today, so I'm filling.
I see. Yet, you remind...
What are you looking at?
The food offerings. Working? I see. I appreciate your dedication.
Of course. It's an honor.
No need for formalities. I'll take 3 orders of dango.
Right away.
3 orders? So...
Yes. I wanted to thank you for accompanying me. Without you by my side, I have my reasons for being here, of course. But I would hate to tarnish the festive atmosphere. Indeed. The Mikawa Flower Festival. Yet, the name endures, and the joy of celebration along with it. I suppose that, in itself, is a form of eternity.
Traveler, Paimon.
Oh, Mizuki! Looks...
Yume Mizuki. Thank you.
Of course. I'm always willing to help. It's my duty. I wish I could have dispelled the nightmares.
Even so, relieving the pain of the nightmares is no small feat. You honor the legacy of the Yumekui Baku.
So not even Mizuki could fix it?
Let's save the difficult questions for later. Actually, I came here to ask you, want to come to the Isa bathhouse with me? Most of the contestants will be there. Oh, and...
Really? Yes, let's go!
Well, game development isn't easy. You've been under a lot of pressure yourselves with the investigation and all. So I thought you might like to join.
Of course we would!
I will remain here. I rarely have time away from Tenshukaku, and I would like to continue
Aw, that's too bad.
I almost forgot.
Oh? Well, why don't we all go?
Almighty Shogun, your dango milk is ready.
No need, Shogun. Miko just had some quick things to go over with the judges, that's all. You and Paimon can wait here. We'll only be a minute. All right, now we can talk freely. I think something's off with the Shogun. You've been with her the whole day. Exactly. I've witnessed a lot of cases where patients, for a variety of reasons, are unwilling or unable to seek help. Until their emotions become so heavy, Even the strongest of people collapse under the weight. I see those warning signs in the Shogun. Humans, yokai, and archons bear the same capacity for emotion and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy. Anyway, the quickest route to curing the mind is through the heart. That's where you come in, Traveler. Approaching someone in a professional capacity often makes them more guarded. Here, with these 2 special coupons, you can get into Isa Bathhouse after closing. Then, this is what you're...
Finally, you're back! Paimon's had 2 servings of dango milk.
Sorry for the wait. It sounds like the Traveler has other plans, Paimon.
Huh? You're not coming? Okay. Paimon will bring you back a hot spring egg.
There is no need to stay behind on my behalf. If you leave now, I'm sure you can catch up. What makes you say that? If my presence makes them nervous or impedes their ability to relax, does that not defeat the purpose of going to the hot springs? I already disturbed their progress by coming to the festival. The last thing everyone needs is more As you know, this body is hardly that fragile. It can operate for another 100 years with no issue. Mortals are weak in body and mind. If there is a choice of who to bear such a burden, naturally, that person should be me. What does it matter? The world is not so easily bent to one's will. What clever verbal tricks, Traveler. It appears you think you can get away with manipulating the Shogun? I wouldn't be so sure. Persistent indeed. Very well. As you proposed, we shall set up. Well, shall we head out? All right. No. Steam replete with the scent of orchids. Water that turns the complexion a blushing pink. So, this is a hot spring. Yes, there are royal hot springs near Tenshukaku. But the plans were set in motion only after Hiragi Hiroshi introduced the Snezhnayan blast furnace to Inazuma, and that was 500. When the project was complete, I was already in the plain of Euthymia. And, naturally, the body of the Shogun has no need for such luxuries. The members of the Kanjo Commission were once friends with Makoto and the Kitsune Saigu. Although mere mortals, those who managed to survive back then were special individuals indeed. What makes you say that? Now I see why my officials claim that the hot springs facilitate conversation. Even I find myself divulging more than intended. You're correct. Following the dark disaster 500 years ago, a nightmare on a battlefield consumed in darkness, our soldiers fought against dark forces. Creatures capable of possessing people and trapping them in nightmares. Even the Yumekui Baku could do nothing to wake them. Perhaps not. The battle was intense. Those who stood up in defense of this land knew the chance of survival was slim. In the face of certain death, surely a nightmare is nothing to fear. But what if I told you this? If the person trapped in the nightmare was strong enough to overcome incapacitation, it would become a waking nightmare. The person would lose all capacity to distinguish dream from reality, perceiving everything in the real world as a continuation of the war, and every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated. And every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated. That is a far more painful nightmare, both for the person in question and those around them. Yes. I unleashed Muso no Hitotachi. No need. I have no regrets. I know it was the right decision, both for Inazuma's sake and her own. If necessary, I would do it again. Well, it's about time you two showed yourselves, yes? You've listened in long enough.
Oh. Before you say anything, this part wasn't me.
Well, since the cat's out of the bag, how about a hot spring tea party?
Hey!
Ah, nice and warm. No wonder the hot springs relaxed your inhibitions, eh?
So who came up with this idea? I want the truth.
I guess both of us?
Well, I happened to consult a certain clinical psychologist about how to get an old friend to open up. In her expert opinion, doing something new with a trusted companion in a new environment can make someone less guarded. Looks like it worked like a charm.
It's one thing to trust that Miko has good intentions, but would you let your guard down around her?
Your concern is misplaced. I kept these matters to myself because I was unsure whether this incident is connected to the past, and I did not want to interfere with the investigation. If the investigation reached an impasse, or new clues pointed to the nightmare from back then...
Intel, huh? It appears you still don't...
Help! Help me! Sounds like it came from outside. Let's check it out. Oh no! Someone's unconscious!
It seems different in some respects. Step back and allow me to examine her.
What's going on?
What happened just now? What frightened you?
It's all right. With the Shogun here, nothing can hurt you.
I almost fainted again just now. Yes. I was on my way to your restaurant. And as I was crossing the bridge, I saw someone staring at me from behind a tree. It was hard to make out their appearance in the dark, but I had a bad feeling. So I tried to get a closer look in the moonlight. And it was me! In that moment, I thought about how people who see their doppelganger usually end up dead, and I fainted.
A doppelganger? In Inazuma City? But we only...
I heard that people encountered doppelgangers at Mount Yogo, too! Could it be the work of some...
Now that we have an understanding of the situation, why don't I take you to the police station to file a...
The situation is getting worse. If the doppelganger is limited to the festival grounds, that's one thing. But appearing on a random street in
On the bright side, the
Bad news, Shogun!
A Tenryo commission of...
Another victim! At the festival! Kappa is...
What?
But Sara and the others were keeping...
Make haste. Back to Mount Yogo at once.
Kappa! Kappa!
Excuse me. Let me take...
Mizuki! Traveler! Finally, you're back!
Now is not the time to cast blame. Did anyone...
We split up for just a second, and the next thing...
Oh, it must be some... How is he, Miss...
It's strange. I can't perceive his nightmare. It's... Oh.
The yokai! Am I Kappa? Oh.
No. It was I who underestimated the enemy. I who allowed... Sara, what is the status of the... Good. By decree of the Shogun, I declare that the Mikawa Flower Festival...
Wait.
What is it, Miko?
You're being too hasty, eh? I understand your concern for the people, but I urge you to think this through. Considering your history with nightmares, you have better cause than anyone to exercise caution. But do you truly believe that what we're facing now... Call it intuition. If you want the truth, perhaps Doshin Shikanoin could shed some light. I believe there's been a break in the case.
Kappa is made of wood?
No wonder I couldn't sense...
I see. So the doppelganger infiltrated the festival as Kappa, and is currently hiding in Inazuma City.
Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. It's a Bak-danuki tail!
Kikaku! Kikaku! Run!
Tetsunosuke?
Aren't you supposed to be in Inazuma City?
Leave you two by yourself?
No fighting!
What?
Bak-danuki! Those little terrors! Come on, let's go after them! Paimon these things. What even are they? More Bak-danuki tricks?
Nothing's working!
Little rascals!
You wish!
Transform! Stupid humans won't be able to recognize... You can't see me. You can't...
Ouch! Transform!
They're gone again! Oh, what are they this time? Some kind of stone or brick?
Oh!
Adventure time.
Kichiro, protect us!
Save us, Tsukumo! We're almost rid of them.
Tengu was flying! Tengu is a cheater!
Tengu, why are you helping the humans? Tengu is a yokai!
Shogun? That's the leader of the humans! Shogun sent people to steal our land! Shogun is bad!
Calm yourself, Sarah. Let's hear them out.
Shogun sent humans to steal our home!
And the Mikawa Flower Festival! Shogun is making yokai serve the humans!
Serve the humans? He's not talking about the game development, is he?
Shogun even forced Great Baku yokai to work all night!
Oh, you mean yesterday? That was my choice, actually.
Jeez, where are these ideas coming from?
Stay back! Humans want to
Hold on. Something's not right.
No need. I know what's wrong. They're trapped in a nightmare.
What are you doing? Trying to put Tetsunosuke to work?
Kinkaku doesn't want to stay.
Servitude, enslavement. These might sound like ridiculous misunderstandings to us, but a world of despair and fear, where enemies lurk at every turn, devoid of even a single shred of light.
So, they're sleepwalking?
If we knew how, we would have done so back then.
Give us your worst! Kinkaku will never leave the Tanuki path! Kinkaku will die before serving you!
Truly?
What are you doing? No, don't!
The humans are everywhere. We can't hide forever.
How long have we been hiding? 100 years? 500 years? No idea. If Ioroi was still around, he would remember. Shh, quiet! Someone's coming.
This is a fine piece of land. The grain yield should be exceptional.
Remember to check for traces of yokai in the surrounding...
By order of the Shogun, we are to exterminate all yokai.
Why so hasty? We should leave...
Hey, you know about the Mikawa Flower Festival, right?
Oh yeah! The festival for
The festival for humans, and humans alone. The yokai...
That's right. We should put them to work. They're known for their transformations, right? Then the little monkeys can...
No!
Quiet! Or...
The yokai and the humans are unconscious?
The same thing happened to all of them?
The Mikawa flower.
This yoke?
No, if we don't make it to the Mikawa Boss Tama.
The humans are coming for us.
We infiltrate the Mikawa Flower Festival. We scare the humans away.
But how do we...
Boss Toma!
How about...
Traveler! Traveler!
Are you all right, Traveler?
Huh? The nightmare is gone.
The Mikawa Flower Festival! The humans are gonna...
Oh, that explains all the Boss Toma this and Boss Toma that. That was the only thing they could Wait a second! Hitotsume Kozo and the others should be Akitsuyuge experts. But this time, Toma did all the work! Paimon can't believe we missed something so suspicious. Oh, you're saying Paimon's deductive reasoning is...
Based on your description, Traveler, it's possible these Bak-danuki have been in hiding for 500 years. Sounds like they know Ioroi, too.
The protector of the grove. It's been 500 years since our last meeting. Sarah, Heizo, return to the festival to keep... The doppelganger incident has been resolved, but the threat of the nightmare remains.
Oh, keep it down. Bringing all these people at this hour. Don't you know even statues need to sleep? Shogun! I bow before thee. No, wait, shoot, I'm still a statue. What should I...
All is well, Ioroi, hidden protector of the grove.
Ah, that would be because when Ioroi tried to pluck a nakuweed from the Imperial Garden, A nearly split him in two. Yashiori,
Keep it to yourself, you meddlesome kitsune.
Ioroi, I wish to ask you something.
Anything, Shogun. Absolutely.
Suck up.
You could have at least slowed down a little. It took forever to convince them to come with me.
Oh, it's your... The humans really did kill you! Your body is stone!
Huh? I am not dead.
Not dead?
Ioroi?
Wait, this must be Kinkaku. Ginkaku and Tetsunosuke. You weren't...
When the humans, Kamuna Harunosuke, came to hurt us.
We ran and hid. The humans searched and searched. So many friends couldn't move. Our yokai powers...
So we decided to escape the human just as the great Bak-danuki Tsukumo taught us. But...
That's when we uncovered a horn filled with yokai power. It was the will of the great Bak-danuki.
It restored our power. And then we made the human go...
Oh! And by... Oh!
We tricked him and...
So, you didn't...
We've been using the horn to hide ever since. But there are too many humans. It's getting harder to hide.
A horn full of yokai power. Could that be the source of the nightmare? If the horn contained the fragment of a nightmare, using its power to hide would spread the nightmare to them. That means the Bak-danuki have been trapped.
Ha! I could have told you that nothing good would come from that horn. Using external power is against the...
But the horn helped us hide from the humans.
On the contrary, the purpose of the investigation was to determine in advance if yokai were present on the land in question, whether we avoid encroaching on yokai territory altogether, or attempt to reach a mutually beneficial agreement, a peaceful...
Oh! Wait, that is what the...
By order of the Shogun, if yokai live here, we need to discuss...
Kinkaku, Ginkaku, Tetsunosuke. Not all humans are bad. Yellow fur over there.
Besides, the Bak-danuki were only sealed away back then because Yoroi stole that comb.
Yoroi? It's a thief?
How was I to know? It was used to make sacred Sakura Daifuku. I gave it back, didn't...
So the humans were mean for no...
Well, if you must know, the young human and I fought. I was perhaps a tad careless, so I...
There he goes again, changing the subject when it makes...
Now you know. No human is trying to...
So...
500 years? It was a 500-year-long game of hide and seek. What's so bad?
Huh? We won? Go!
Hey, my game of hide and seek isn't over yet.
Wow, the mind of a Bak-danuki is something else.
That nature is what isolated them from the worst effects of the nightmare. But a nightmare that's still affecting people after all this time? Who could it belong to?
Tainted by darkness, the Oni warrior raised her sword against the almighty Shogun. Losing an arm and a horn to the Shogun's blade, she fled into the forest, never to be a trusted lieutenant fighting against the forces of darkness. She was once devoured whole by a beast from beyond this world, with the body of a tiger and the tail of a serpent, and thus she earned the name Chio the Tigerbite, or...
I don't think Chio would like that name, though she escaped the belly of the beast alive. That battle, she saw the memories of her fallen comrades everywhere, slaughtered one after another. The nightmare twisted every joy in her life, her subordinates, family, and friends, into enemies in need of destruction. It was in that state, trapped in the battlefield of her mind, that she raised her sword against me on Mount Yogo. With the Muso no Hitotachi, I cut off her arm, one of her horns, and a portion of the mountain itself. I suspect...
And subsequently uncovered by 3 Bak-danuki. That means the...
Nightmares feed on fear and anxiety. If what the traveler saw is true, it's possible Kinkaku and the others' fear over the past 500 years allowed the fragment to gain physical form and become something akin to an earthbound spirit. They move through the ley lines, but are also bound by them. That's why the traces of this entity appeared intermittently and never outside.
It would seem the fragment of this nightmare is no different from the one back then. It hates all joy and every good thing in the investigation team working for a better future. Attacked. Hitotsume Kozo and his friends, kind enough to lend a helping hand?
Yeah, and we were attacked too! Right when we were having fun with the playtesting.
Perhaps it needs to regain strength after your defeat. Or perhaps it is biding its time because it knows, with whatever rationality remains. But sooner or later, its twisted hatred will force it out of hiding, and it will move to strike its... And when Chio set her sights on a target, she was never one to waver.
Oh.
But both possibilities prove something. Nightmare and an enemy that can be killed is one that can be split in two by the power of Muso Ishin.
There's really no...
Mikoshi Chio is gone. A fragment of a nightmare tied to a severed horn. That is all that remains. The living must take precedent over the memory.
Oh, who cares about the dead end? I'm just trying to look out for the living.
What is that supposed to mean, Miko?
Oh, I'm just concerned about our poor Bak-danuki.
Huh?
The nightmare fragment has been tied to the Bak-danuki for nearly 500 years. Strike it down, and who's to say?
I beseech you, almighty Shogun, spare the young ones. It was just a moment.
Miko.
If you don't believe me, ask Mizuki and the Traveler. I'm sure they've encountered...
Well... Yes. During my studies both in Liyue and Natlan.
Then, What would you propose? This nightmare fragment is a constant threat to Inazuma. Should all other options...
If the fragment's hatred toward the world comes from a nightmare, then the most logical...
Right! Can't you just eat the nightmare?
The Yumekui Baku already tried that 500 years ago. Even yesterday, when faced with the corruption of the nightmare...
What was impossible back then is not necessarily impossible now. Why not use this entity's tricks against it? Combat illusions with... Don't forget, there are yokai that specialize in shape-shifting and illusions, and they happen to be...
Where? Kinkaku doesn't see them in...
Maybe they're hiding as trees? Or the...
Fools! The kitsune is clearly referring to the Bak-danuki. Tetsunosuke...
Given their centuries-long connection to the nightmare fragment, they are perfectly positioned to create a dreamscape that the entity will be unable to distinguish from...
Back then, the nightmare had little to no weaknesses.
You said it yourself. Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. All that remains... Besides, Mizuki is an old friend, one that is not to be underestimated. She has traveled the land studying dreams and is far more capable than those old fossils back then.
Oh, she just usually doesn't compliment me to my face. But Miko's right. If we work...
Once we perform the ritual, it will take some time for the barrier to take effect. Luckily for us, we have two for our festival representative, who also happens to have extensive experience against dark forces, and the almighty Shogun, unmatched in combat.
There's just one problem. Since this entity can pass through the ley lines...
The solution to that is obvious. Then naturally, a joyous occasion would be an evil beyond measure. An enemy that must be annihilated.
So, if we want to lure it out...
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
What joy could possibly compare to finishing one's work right before the deadline?
I would imagine we can all think of a few. But, once the enemy appears, I will pull them into the plane of Euthymia immediately. I will not put the Traveler, I ask that you join me there, so we...
All right. I will update everyone back at the festival and start the preparations for the ritual.
Looks like an all-nighter.
Well, this was your idea. Oh, and don't forget, you need to finish a little fox's daydream.
And in a surprising twist, you were my nightmare all along.
Bring it!
Traveler, during the battle tomorrow, it is imperative you know your limits. If the enemy proves too much to handle, leave them to me. I know. I understand your concerns, just as you know mine. We need not say any more than that. Just get some rest and prepare yourself for the battle to come. One more thing. Thank you.
How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see.